Welcome back to my channel and trust you're doing great. If today is your first time, you are most welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are highly welcome. It is always a joy to see you. So this is ALS Organic Cosmetics, the place where we look after our hair and skin in the organic way. So, without talking much, we're looking at hair shrinkage in our natural hair. And if you're on a natural hair journey, rest assured this is the channel for you, because here we learn how to look after our hair and skin with only organic natural ingredients so that we do not damage our skin or hair. So contrary to popular belief, most people think that shrinkage is a bad thing, but I'm here to tell you that shrinkage is actually a sign of healthy, bouncy hair. When your hair shrinks, it means that it has the ability to coil back on itself. It means that it's highly elastic, and as you know, with elastics, that means that you can stretch it and it will revert back to its original stage, and that's what you want. Our hair is made of bonds, three types of bonds. We have the hydrogen bonds that get broken when we put water in our hair. Then we have the salt bonds, and then we have the sulfur bonds, and then these three bonds are the bonds that hold our hair together. The more your hair can shrink, the healthier it is. So people, shrinkage is not a bad thing. It's actually a good sign for healthy hair that still has its elasticity. And with that kind of hair, that means that it will not be damaged easily, even when it's exposed to heat. So people, shrinkage is a good thing. So in this video, we're going to be watching, it's going to be my first time actually seeing it. I'm going to be reacting to hair shrinkage in typically, I think, 4C, 4B, 4A hair. People, so shrinkage is a sign of healthy hair. It's not a curse. All right, people. So let's start the video, and 1, 2, 3. So what we saw in the first instance was, when you put water in your natural hair, it will break the hydrogen bonds. And once the hydrogen bonds are broken, it means that the hair is now able to be shaped. Okay, so your hair, once you add water to it, then it now has the ability for you to manipulate it easily. So when it's in the wet state, it's now, because you've broken the hydrogen bonds, then the hair is now a little bit more weaker than if it was in the dry state. The only benefit of the hair being in a wet state is the fact that you can now easily manipulate it. And that's what you want, especially if you have natural hair. You want to be able to manipulate it. Don't manipulate it when it's dry. When it's wet, yes, it's in a weak state, but because the water will now break the hydrogen bonds, it's now easy to manipulate it. But being in the wet state doesn't mean that you should over manipulate, because doing that will further cause damage. So when the hair is wet, yes, it's weak, but that is the stage that you can actually manipulate it easily. When it's dry, the hair is dry, it's stronger, but you are not able to manipulate it as easily. people. So that's the difference. Is wet hair can be easily manipulated but is weak because the hydrogen bonds will be broken. But dry hair is not easily manageable. I mean, it's not easy for you to manipulate it, but it's when it's dry, it's in a much stronger state. Okay, so these are the differences with our hair, our natural hair. So people, let's learn. I mean, like you can see here, you can see how long her hair is. It reaches her back. But when she leaves it reverts back, and that is a sign of very, very healthy hair because it still has its elasticity in it. Okay. Of healthy hair, yeah, because the hair is able to revert back. Ooh, look at that hair. Oh my goodness, beautiful. So the hair is curly, obviously, because it's in kinks, it's in coils, so it appears shorter. People, don't be worried when your hair goes into that. It's beautiful. I mean, I always say, when I got to know about how to get my hair to be curly, I always say I always prefer my hair to be in a curly state than in a straight. I just want it to have its curls, natural curls. I would never straighten my hair, not for anything, because I prefer to see the hair in coils and kinks rather than it being straight, because naturally our hair is supposed to be curly and that's what you want to maintain. Yeah. Okay, so this hair is beautiful. Look at the coils. Ah, my goodness. Wow, she's got long hair and it's rich. This is healthy hair, not damaged at all in any way, shape or form. Look at that hair. Has the ability to shrink. Okay, so if your hair is not shrinking when you put water in it, then it means that you've damaged it. Okay. What we normally say that our hair is dry and stuff like that, it's only because sometimes you need to check the products that you're using. You don't want to use any products that will strip your hair of its natural oils. Our hair grows from the roots in coils, so the oil, the sebum on the scalp does not travel naturally to the ends of the hair. So you don't want anything that will dry your hair. That's why we always say that hair is dry. It's not that the hair is dry. The hair is not dry. The hair is not being looked after the way the hair wants. And that's why we say our hair is dry. Most of the products on the market is not designed for curly hair. So watch my video where I show you how to make your own shampoo. I'll leave it in the description. Check how you can use the African black soap and a bit of fenugreek, and your hair will not be dry. Your hair, after you finish washing the hair will still look curly. People, we got to master our hair. So there you can see that is beautiful. Let's continue. Wow. When it has the water in it, it just will stretch. It will stretch because that's the hydrogen bonds broken. So it will make the hair stretch. How long? And it's not about length, it's about the health of the hair. It's more important than the length. When the hair is healthy, it will grow. has a healthy hair because it reverts back. I always normally say if you want your hair to be like stretched out, use flax gel. Like what's in my hair now, it's I would say it's stretched out and it's still got its curl pattern in it, and it's just flax gel and a bit of shea butter that's in my hair. So if you want it stretched out, I would say use the natural organic things that will keep the hair in a stretched state so that it doesn't tangle on itself. Okay, and check the ends. Check the ends. Yeah, it's changing, it's reverting, see, it's shrinking back because you put the water. That is healthy hair. I say minimize the use of heat. Always minimize the use of heat because it will break some of the bonds, and once the heat is too high and it damages the hair to a certain degree, then you cannot get your curls back. That means that you've damaged the hair and it needs to be, but minimize the use of heat in your hair. Your hair is supposed to be naturally curly. Encourage any products that will bring out the curls in the hair. Your hair was not made straight, your hair was made curly and beautiful. Look for the things that bring out the best in this natural hair. Look for the things. Yeah. So I always say use aloe vera, flax gel, anything that has gel, so that it's easy, because when the hair is together, like when you leave it and it clumps together, then it becomes difficult to work with it. My hair used to be so thick, I mean it used to break combs, but now that I know what things to put in it, and they're all homemade. So people, check this channel, check how to make your own flax gel, how to make your own fenugreek, how to make your own conditioner. I'll put all the links in the description. Our hair is beautiful and is manageable. It does not need the chemicals. It does not need the chemicals to break the bonds, okay? Don't break the bonds. Don't break the sulfur bonds. Don't break the hydrogen bonds. Don't break the salt bonds in the hair. Don't break them, because when you break them, that's what causes the damage and the shedding and all the split ends, because we do damage it. Yeah, people. The things that enhance your curl pattern. Yeah, like this is my natural curl pattern that I never knew I had until I started putting the right things in my hair. Yeah, we do have a natural, everybody, remember when you were born, you came with curly hair. You have a natural curl pattern, and that's what you want to enhance the natural curl pattern with organic ingredients. Okay. Look for the products or make your own. You know, my channel is about making your own products. So make your own organic products that will bring out your natural curl pattern, that will enhance your own hair so that you don't end up damaging it. There are products, there are things that you can buy and make and use to enhance your natural hair. Yes, shrinkage is real. Shrinkage is a good thing. is a sign of healthy, strong, elastic, bouncy, curly hair. So people, stay tuned in, bring you more videos. Once again, watch most of my videos. I talk about the fact that you do not want to damage your hair. Bring out the best in your natural hair. People, embrace your natural hair. Bye bye.